Hey everyone, this is my 15.112 term project. There are 3 sections included in my programming. Let's first look at the help section. What's included in the help section is basically telling the user how to interact with my program. And the instruction section of the program is to tell the exact rules of the tractor game. Here I want to briefly introduce the game of tractor. The game of tractor is a poker game played with 2 teams, each consisting of 2 players. Players can play straights of 3 cards or single card. The objective is to maximize the score obtained by beating the other team and playing scorecards, including 5, 10K in every suite. The main feature that makes the game distinctive is the existence of main cards and the main number. Now let's go back and play the actual game. There are 2 modes in the game. In the easy mode, the AIs that play against the user are generated by hard coding, while in the difficult mode, the AIs are generated by machine learning algorithm. In the game page, basic info is displayed, including current banker, current main number, current main suite, and the score of the non-banker team. User can play cards by clicking on the cards. They can also undo by clicking it again. After deciding what cards to give, users can click the play button to give cards. But if the user gives a legal card, for example, this one, the card will automatically go back to the original place with an info saying that please give legal cards. The brief button is used to view the cards played in the last round. The restart button is to restart the game, and the back button is used to go back to the main page of the program. When each round ends, the game will automatically shuffle and update the banker, the main number, and the main suite. When one of the team's score reaches 13, the game ends and the page will appear to indicate whether the player wins the game. For my project, I use a machine learning paradigm known as reinforcement learning, and the model I use for my agent is a deep neural network. A deep neural network is a machine learning model that seeks to mimic the function of a human being's neuron. Like biological neurons, a series of interconnected artificial neurons can be activated when they receive a strong enough signal from the activation function and pass information to each other. My neural network consists of an input layer that flattens input parameters, 2 hidden layers that process the knowledge the neural network learns, and an output layer that reformats the parameters to the correct dimension of output. For the activation function, I use the rectifier activation function. For the mode of neural network, I choose all dense fully connected layers. The main method of learning is reinforcement learning, in which the agent I'm training attempts a certain action and receives the observation and the reward from the environment. Every time the agent tries a certain action, it records the reward. The agent tries to optimize its strategy so that it can maximize the current rewards and what it predicts to be the future rewards. This is done through training the neural network with experience replay. Gradually, after the agent tries enough action, it will refine its model and parameters in this neural network and improves its skill of playing the game. Specifically, the policy I use in the reinforcement learning is the Boltzmann-Q policy, which uses Q learning as well as Boltzmann exploration, which is a method of stochastic exploration. The main mode of optimization I use is Adams, which is an improved version of stochastic gradient descent. Finally, my training is done in sessions of about 50,000 steps each, and I trained my agent for over 10 million steps in total.